This is the Scrap Metal Commodities Recycling and Economic Report by BENLEE and Raleigh Goldsboro Recycling, January 2nd, 2018. Happy New Year. In the last 2 weeks, most commodity prices were up and most economic reports were positive. U.S. steel production rose as demand stays good, but imports of cheap steel remain a major problem for U.S. steel mills. Oil rose about $10 a barrel to $66.87 on good global demand, while OPEC continues to keep production low to keep prices high, and the unrest in Iran has people nervous. U.S. oil production hit new all-time highs, which is great for the U.S. economy and continuing to create great jobs. Iron ore rose $3 a metric ton to $74 on good global demand from all major industrial countries and more DRI production that is used for making the actual scrap metal substitute. Scrap ferrous prices stayed steady and are about double what they were about 2 years ago. Most are now saying despite scrap being held back from the market in December, prices will be up in January as the global demand remains solid and cold weather dampens scrap supply. Hot dip galvanized steel remains steady at $932.50 a ton, with a mixed picture of pressure from imports keeping prices low and pressure from higher scrap prices keeping upward pressure on prices. Copper rose a big 17 cents to $3.30 as the U.S. dollar weakened and tax cuts became a reality, which will boost demand. Copper's down a penny this morning to $3.29. The 5-year chart shows copper's at a 4-year high on good global demand. Copper's called Dr. Metal. The price of copper can be an indicator of the health of the economy. The economy is healthy. Copper inventories rose slightly but remain fairly low versus where they have been for the last 5 years. Aluminum rose a big 9 cents to 102 to a more than 5-year high as global production continues to ramp up and the dollar remains weakened, causing these higher prices. Aluminum inventories hit new multi-year lows yet again on good global demand despite production levels increasing. The U.S. dollar remains near a multi-year low, which helps U.S. exporters and hurts importers. It also increases the price of commodities, which we are seeing across the board. China's key manufacturing index fell a bit in December as output and new orders increased at a softer pace while employment declined for the 9th straight month. On the positive side, business confidence improved, as did new export orders. U.S. sales of new single-family homes jumped 17.5% to a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 733,000 in November, the strongest since July of '07. By all measures, this is great economic news while putting upward pressure on commodity prices. New orders for U.S. manufactured durable goods grew at a 1.3% rate, slightly below forecast. Transportation equipment orders rose for the 3rd month, which is a key indicator of future economic growth. Consumer sentiment remains high, but fell to a 3-month low as consumer expectations fell. Confidence declined among lower-income households, but overall 2017 has had the highest reading since 2000, 17 years ago. The U.S. economy expanded at an annualized rate of 3.2% in the 3rd quarter. It's the highest reading since the 5.2 of 2014. The tax cut should help maintain or increase this growth. Wall Street's Dow Jones hit a new record, up 67 points at 24,719, as profits of corporations will continue to hit new highs in 2018 with the tax cuts. The wealth effect, which is people feeling rich due to more money in their 401ks and broker accounts, will help the economy. With the recycling business on the upswing and the new 100% deduction for capital equipment, call BENLEE about our 80,000 GVW tandem axle, yes 2-axle trailer, the Bridgemaster. A light yet robust trailer to maximize your hauling. You no longer need 3 axles to do the job. As always, feel free to call or email me with any questions, and we hope all have a safe and profitable week.